My name is Cathrine Thornhill, and I first heard of J. David, I'm trying to remember the year, probably about 94, 95. They were just getting started, and my late husband worked for a jewelry company that was one of their very first vendors that gave them a line of credit. So I have watched them grow from a tiny, tiny store at 121st and Elm to what they have today. They have been extremely blessed with all their hard work.
My name's Michael Thornhill, and I found J. David through Catherine after we had a very bad experience with a big jewelry store, and I'm crazy about J. David now. They pulled my bacon out of the fire. What I like most about J. David is the personal touch they give you. They were always open, very upfront with us, and they delivered on what they said they were going to deliver on. In fact, they came in ahead of schedule on some custom rings we had made. So that's how I feel about J. David. Catherine recommended them with what they showed me and helped us through that trying time. They're upfront and they're honest approach to everything. I mean, they didn't fluff anything. They did what they said they were going to do.
I have long respected Joel and Kendra through their Christian spirit and their love for their family and their community. I have seen them work very hard. I know that they have a devotion to their customers and their customer satisfaction, and they want people happy. And if someone has a bad experience, they will not be back.
I chose to go into the store instead of buying something online. I'm the type of person that likes to hold something in my hand, to touch it, to put my eyeball on it. You can't do that online. The online is very impersonal. It's practical for many things, but for something that means this much to us, we had to be there. We had to see it. We had to look at it.
You want the quality, and you want to be able to see what you're getting.
Yeah.
I love going into J. David's store. Everyone knows my name. I know most of all their names, and they want to know how I'm doing, and they don't just ask how you doing, and they don't listen to the answer, and they want to know what they can do for me that day. It's a family. It truly is a family atmosphere, and they want me to feel as though I'm part of their family.
And that pretty much sums it up for me also. They've always got coffee on, and I'm a coffee drinker. In fact, my coffee's sitting right back there. And they're just friendly, and they look happy to see you. And that impressed me the first time I went in there, and they didn't know me from Adam's house cat.
When we got engaged and we knew this would be the last for both of us. We knew what our budget was, and they never tried to show us a ring that was out of our price range. They worked with us. They knew that we wanted something custom using a diamond from my mother incorporated into our rings, and they were wonderful. It was very relaxing, stress-free.
Yeah, there was no stress at
we,
all.
We had been through it with a major national chain that it was a disaster and it didn't work.
No.
And so I thought of J. David and went right there, and they took care of us.
I have recommended J. David to other people. I work in a retail business. I meet people on a routine, daily basis. Even though I'm at a home improvement store, conversations change, and in fact, I was talking to a gentleman last week. He was looking for a ring, and I said, well, maybe you want to go to J. David and over on Aspen. I said, those people, they're great. I said, they can do custom work. You can buy it right out of the case. But I've never been in a jewelry store where I was, like Cathrine said, treated like family. And the customers are their number one priority. And it's not just customers, it's their friends. And I feel very comfortable there. I've never felt pressured to spend more than I should or could.
I've been recommending J. David for over 20 years. I like to think that in a small way I had a little participation in their growth, just spreading the word about J. David's store when they were first getting started. And over the years, whether it was a repair somebody needed or a big purchase, Christmas present or a wedding ring, whatever, I've recommended the store. I have told people about Joel and Kendra and the fact that when they have promised a repair on a certain date, it's ready. Or they'll stay in touch with you should it be a day late. But I will continue to recommend J. David.